Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video we're going to talk start collecting Warhammer 40,000, and today we're going to take a look at the Eldari, but in particular the Harlequins. Now, in this video, we're going to go through, talk a little bit about the box set here we've got on the screen first, which is the Harlequin box set. This includes Harlequin players and can also have your troop masters built out of the box set. And this will be the center and core of your force. After we talk about all the different options, the bits and pieces we can build from this particular kit, we'll then take a look at some other units we can use to expand and create a more varied force of Harlequins with after, before finally finishing off the video with a little sample army list of 1,000 points for you to use as some inspiration for starting your own force of the Harlequins in Warhammer 40k 10th edition. And so, to begin with, first of all, we have the Harlequin box set. This contains 6 Harlequin players. Now, you can build up 6 Harlequin players as a single unit of Harlequins, but you can also build units of 5, and indeed have a troop master built as a centerpiece for the force. Now, we'll talk about the Harlequin troop to begin with. They are a battleline unit option. They've got a toughness of 3, 6+ save, but they do have an invulnerable save of 4+ as well. Their ranged weapons can be quite interesting. They standard will have shuriken pistols, which are an assault pistol weapon with a strength 4 shot, -1 AP and damage 1. But then you've also got a option of your neurodisruptor, which are anti-infantry pistols, and your fusion pistols, which are melter pistols in the unit as well. So you can take quite a large amount of them as well, depending on how many models you've got in your particular unit. Melee weapon wise, the unit's leader can have an Eldari power sword, which is 5 attacks at 3+ to hit, strength 4, -2 AP, damage 1. And then you've got the option between either your Harlequin's blades, which will be 5 attacks, 3+ to hit, strength 3, no AP, damage 1, or going to your Harlequin special weapon, where you will drop an attack and go down to 4 attacks. Then you'll still be the 3+ to hit, but you'll be strength 4 and -1 AP. Ability wise, you have the Harlequin Assault, where each time this unit makes a charge move until the end of the turn, each time a model in this unit makes a melee attack, you can just add 1 to the wound roll. This is pretty solid because the big downside of your Harlequins is those low strength. Even your more powerful high strength weapon is strength 4 on the unit, which definitely can hurt. So being able to, have strength 5 essentially on the charge, or wound things on a 3+ when you are strength 4, is actually what it is doing. But having this just allows you to go into things like Space Marines and all of that so much more easily. Now, of course, the character option we can build from here is the Troop Master, an invulnerable save of 4+ with 4 wounds and toughness 3. Ranged weapon wise, it is very similar to the Harlequin unit, has a fusion pistol, neurodisruptor and shuriken pistol options, and melee weapon wise, you can have either the Harlequin special weapon or the Troop Master's blade, which is 6 attacks at 2+ to hit, strength 4, -2 AP, damage 1. It is a 2+ to hit on its Harlequin special weapon as well, essentially just a sort of upgraded version of the Harlequin Troop Master's unit options. Ability wise, you have Choreographer of War, where while this model is leading a unit, you can give them the Devastating Wounds ability, which is really cool. And you've also got Gorak's Favor as well, where once per turn, when you use a Fate Dice to substitute a hit, a wound, or saving roll made for this model, you can first change the result of the Fate Dice to a 6. So this model can use Fate Dice to count as a 6 the first time you use them in each turn, which is really, really nice. Leader-wise, this model can lead a troop and the Troop Master as well. If this model is your Warlord, then that is how we unlock the Battleline Harlequins. They're not standard Battleline, but they do become Battleline when we have a Troop Master as our Warlord. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. And so, looking at where to go next for your Harlequins, we've definitely got some troops on the table, we've got a character to lead them, so let's look at some of the different vehicles, and the first of these are the Skyweavers. These are the jet bikes for the army. You've got toughness 4, 3 wounds, and a 4+ invulnerable save there, with a base save of 4+ as well. Ranged weapon rise, you're going to have the option between either your Skyweaver Haywire Cannon, which is an anti-vehicle 4+ devastating wounds weapon, which is going to be 2 attacks, 3+ to hit, strength 3, -1 AP, damage 3. Though remembering the devastating wounds, each time you roll that critical wound, it'll just go automatically through as mortals. Or you can have the Shuriken Cannon, which does go up to strength 6, -1 AP, damage 2, and you gain sustained hits 1 on that weapon as well, with a base profile of 3 attacks. If your unit is choosing to be equipped with Star Bowlers instead of going for things like the Zephyr Glaive, you'll get some extra shooting in there as well. So another D3 at shots at 3+ to hit, strength 7, -2 AP, damage 2. But you can also have a Zephyr Glaive on the model as well. You will swap your Star Bowler for this. This does give you a decent combat profile of 4 attacks at 3+ to hit, strength 5, -1 AP, and damage 2. Now, ability-wise, you've got these Scything Swipes, where each time this unit makes a normal move, you can select an enemy unit that it has moved over, and you roll 1d6 for each model in this unit. For each 4+, that enemy unit will suffer a mortal wound. Next up, we have the sort of light vehicle tank that is the Void Weaver. Now, the main option here is going to be your big ranged weapon. You can either go for the Void Weaver Haywire Cannon, which is 3 shots with an anti-vehicle 4+ devastating wounds weapon, or you can go for the Prismatic Cannon, which does have a couple of different profiles. Can be a nice focus lance profile with strength 12, -3 AP, damage 4, but it also does gain a 2d6 blast weapon dispersed pulse profile as well. Now, melee weapons, you've just got close combat weapon attacks, and then ability-wise, you've got Devastating Assault, where in the shooting phase, after this model's shot, you can select an enemy unit hit by one of those attacks and force them to take a battle shock test. Moving on, though, we do have plenty of other characters to bring into our Harlequins, and the first of these is the Death Jester. Now, first of all, this model is going to be an independent character at all time. It's a lone operative. Now, ranged weapon, you have your Shrieky Cannon, which is his big thing. 3 attacks at 2+ to hit, strength 6, -1 AP, damage 2 with devastating wounds. Now, his abilities here, death is not enough. We're in your shooting phase. After this model shot, if one or more of those attacks destroy an enemy model, you make that unit take a battle shock test. And then Cruel Amusement in your shooting phase. One model from your army with this ability can use it. If they do so, until the end of the phase, select one of the following ability to apply it to that model's Shrieky Cannons, which can be Ignore, Cover, Precision, which is really nice, or Sustained Hits 3. Now, the other character we have that can actually join units in the force is the Shadow Seer. The Shadow Seer's big ability for being a leader is going to be the Fog of Dreams, where while this model is leading a unit, the models will have the Stealth ability, and at the start of your movement phase as well with your Twilight Pathway Psychic ability, one model from your army with this ability can use it, and if it does so until the end of your turn, you can re-roll advance rolls made for that model's unit, and the model's unit is eligible to declare a charge in a turn in which they advanced as well. Lastly, we have the Solitaire, and the Solitaire is a special sort of model for the Harlequins. This is the Harlequin player that plays the part of Slaanesh. Now, in melee, we have the Solitaire weapons, which are 9 attacks at a 2+ to hit, strength 6, -2 AP, damage 2 with precision, which is really nice. You've also got fights first, and you're always going to be a lone operative though. Blur of Movement means this model can declare a charge in a turn in which it advances, and Blitz, once per battle in your movement phase, this model can use this ability before it makes a normal move, and if it does so, you add 2d6 to the model's normal move and add 3 to its attacks as well. And so here we have our sample army list. Obviously, we are an Eldari force still. We're going into a battle host and playing a 1,000 points incursion. Now, we have a Death Jester in our force, along with 2 Shadow Seers, a Solitaire, and the last of our characters is a Troop Master, who will be our Warlord. Now, the artifact we've gone for here is going to be the Weeping Stones on our Troop Master. This is going to be a fun artifact to put on him, because what this is going to allow us to do is, it's on an Eldari model only, obviously, for Eldari artifacts, and each time this bearer's unit destroys an enemy unit, you can roll a d6 and add it to your Fate Dice pool before displaying the result you just rolled. Now, battle line wise, we have 3 units of Harlequins. We've got a unit of 11 troops here, first of all. The unit of 11 is going to have a full loadout with all the Harlequin special weapons, fusion pistols, neuro disruptors, and an Eldari power sword on the troop leader. And then we've got 2 units of 5 troops as well, with their full loadouts of equipment as well. Now, what I would do personally, I think the Devastating Wounds works really nice when you've got, say, the larger unit. So you'd probably put your Troop Master leading the big block. Meanwhile, the Shadow Seers and their stealth ability can make those units of 5 be really nice objective holders in your backfield or indeed mid-table, protecting them from harm, hopefully. For other units, we have a unit of Skyweavers, which we've gone for the Zephyr Glaives to give us a bit more combat punch, and then 2 Void Weavers. You can go which weapon you prefer, or if you're unsure, you could even put a weapon, one of each, on here, as we have for your force. But if you've played some games with Harlequins, indeed if you're wanting to start collecting Harlequins, let us know how you'd get started with them in the current edition of Warhammer 40k. And so that is the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our great little community we have here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel, be that via Patreon or YouTube members, or by grabbing yourself some merch, whether that's stickers, t-shirt, mugs, or anything from our Teespring store as well, or by using our affiliate links, which are also linked down in the description as well, that go a long way to helping support the channel. As a special thank you to all our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to Andy C, Grimskull, Colorblind Magic, Iron Grinch, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Cure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Older and Shot First, Kendall, Soren, Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lockloric, The Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle, and Gargamel196. Thank you all so much for helping support the channel. It means the absolute world to us. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, everyone, stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.